did I've ever seen Arnaud. He's gone from man of mystery to So Arnaud,
could you show me what the trapeze table looks like? Is it possible to add, I don't know, a column as giving a kind of,
well, that we do that now. I mean, the column is basically, if it's a city, then it gets this other thing. Yeah. I mean, that's we just switch on that.
Okay, the trapeze, and then what about the other item that you had? For instance, I don't know, an attraction.
Right.
How does it get into the trippy table? I mean,
well, it's a trippy item, right?
Yeah.
So basically, we're talking about trip items.
Yeah, but you don't have kind. There's no hierarchy between trippies themselves. Saying that trippy has been added.
It's flat. A trip has many trip items, period. And to do it Connor's way would be trip has many trip cities. Trip city has many trip items.
Yeah, which is a bit
right. Which would be has many through to get to the trip items, and then trip items is still polymorphic, so we're still going to further several tables depending on which it is. I mean, unquestionably, the simplest and easiest thing would be if Connor just manned up.
You see, here's the thing.
I don't say that because Jan's taping.
No. The thing is,
take off the skirt.
The thing is that the entire website runs around the concept of a hierarchy on destinations.
No, well, okay, does it? I don't think it does.
Well, everything is every page on the destination, every page on the website is true a destination.
Right, but our data structure is different. Our data structure says that, in essence, a country, a province, a city, and an attraction are the same thing. We just display data we just switch that page whether you're a city or a country or an attraction.
Yeah, and I understand why you guys are doing that for the search and everything like that.
And for the attraction, for the destinations page as well.
Yeah, it makes huge sense.
Right.
But in terms of your actual trip, because when you're planning your trip, it's through a destination. When you're, when you're looking at your trip.
See, I don't disagree. I mean, in fact, if the only reason cities are in the trip items at all is because I need to store them somewhere so that when you go to a destination page, I can remember that.
Sure.
If I didn't have to remember that, if you had to add this city, they wouldn't even, I would always infer that.
Yeah.
And so my way of inferring, I mean, maybe that's what we should do though, is we should just have the cities always, I mean, what if we did this? Okay, so check this out. So what if we did change it, and so we had a trip has many trip items, but a city may not be a trip item. And a trip has many cities, right? And so we have these two tables, right? But those two tables aren't actually correlated. We only go to the other table via the parent lookup. That's interesting.
The parent of the trippy would give us to which part of the trip it belongs.
It would right. Parent trip item is an attraction dot parent, and then we look up in the trip cities to see that. Or in fact, I don't even need to do that when we're displaying, because I just switch on that if it's a new thing. I just use the trip cities for when you add them in, for when you go to those pages.
Yes.
You want to stay a few more days?
Okay.
Really?
How many days?
All right. I need a few days to work on to keep my business from going out of business.
Yeah.
And then I can be back with you guys.